Well, just a couple of weeks remain of the high school football regular season. A full moon tonight as Week 9 brings all types of drama. A couple region crowns on the line. Everybody vying for playoff position. Welcome into fifth quarter. Gerhard Mathangani, Simone Eli joining you as we recap an exciting night of high school football.
Yeah.
This one going down to the wire. Literally checking my phone for plays and finishes going down to the wire right this moment. Yeah. Man, it has been crazy.
It certainly has. And of all the games that we were looking forward to, our game of the week was one of the biggest ones in Class 5A. Two top 10 teams meeting at Ladd Stadium, Williamson and Viera. The 34th meeting between these two. Viera's won the last 4 of these meetings. Now, the health of quarterback Sammy Dunn was the key here. He is out. Wolves going with quarterback Dylan Jackson at quarterback. And I thought, Simone, that they would go a little conservative to start. Well, John McKenzie and company did not get that email. Flea flicker to start the game as Viera takes an early 6-0 lead in this one. But the scoring not done. Second possession of the game. This is Carlos Benjamin Jr., better known as Green Pants. 84 yards to the house, one of the fastest guys in the entire area, and just like that, it's a 13-0 lead for the Wolves. Now, Coach Antonio Coleman and the Williamson Lions are looking to get something going here offensively. They do so as, right here, a huge play between John Austin and Alvin Dinkins. Big pickup here. Viera defense, though, just absolutely suffocating. Javarius Guerra on the sack here. You see the final score as the Wolves win it 19-2.
They doing it every week. I mean, another shutout performance. I think that's maybe our 3rd or 4th one that we got this year. Our defense have played 2 games where they gave up -4 yards total offense. So if anybody better than us, I want to see them. I like to play against them, and I think that defense they had is probably closest to it.
John McKenzie excited for a region championship for Viera. All right, let's head to the West Battle West Mobile. Top 10 matchup between Baker and MGM. Dallas Cowboys receiver, South Alabama alum, Jalen Tolbert in the house for this game. MGM Baker, top 10 matchup, everything on the line. Let's take a look here. Hornets strike first. Handoff to Jalen Wheeler. Finds a hole. Shakes off a tackle into the end zone at 7-0. Baker on top at home. Later in the first, Wheeler again on the carry. Cuts it back and up. Green grass. All he sees. 14-0. Baker punches MGM in the mouth to start this one. Juan Johnson fired up. But Shondell Harris and company not going anywhere. Handoff. Cedric Brown avoids the defender. Finds his way deep into the red zone. A couple plays later, Harris, Shamar Elston, diving touchdown catch. It's 14-7 Baker as this game went down to the wire. In fact, it went into overtime, and this was the finish moments ago. Shondell Harris on the keeper in overtime on 4th down. Zach Golson says, let's win the 7A Region 1 championship. They do it in overtime. The Vikings are your champs.
They asked for us to go for it right there at regulation, but wanted to give our kicker a chance. Didn't go our way this time, but the guys were ready for overtime, and he found a way there on 4th down.
Huge, huge game there. Now let's stay in Class 7A. Fairhope visiting their rivals from Daphne. A war on the shore, this was called, and the fireworks Simone started with the opening kickoff. Daphne's LeBraylon Coleman Williams takes it to the house, 98 yards for the opening touchdown of the game, an early 7-0 lead for the Trojans. Now after a Daphne safety, Fairhope on the move down 7-2. On the next possession, it is Jackson Robertson escaping the pressure, rolls out and finds Fisher Southall in the corner for a touchdown, and it's 19-7 Fairhope. Now moving to the second quarter, Fairhope on the move again. This time, Robertson finds Andres Hunt. Beautiful photography here from Lee Atherton.
Love it.
And great play there as they set up this Javion Johnson touchdown run, and Fairhope now leads it 16-7. But Daphne would answer right before the half. Jalen Thibodeau with a throwback pass to Sherez Gardner. 16-14 at the break, neck and neck. But Daphne goes on to win it. Final score 35-22.
Big win for the Trojans for playoff position. Let's head to the beach. Gulf Shores hosting Theodore in a crucial 6A Region 1 game with tons of playoff implications. First quarter, Krishan Overton going to call his own number. Take a look at this, G. Races to the end zone, but watch just before he crosses the goal line. It seems like the ball's hit out by the defender, but the referees say that's touchdown at 7-0 Bobcats. A little bit later, they're going to go to the ground. It's Kendrick Abel this time. A huge gain as he busts right through The defense there by Gulf Shore is going to get taken down eventually, but that's going to only lead to a field goal. It was 10-0. Colin Wilson gets into the end zone. This game just went down to the wire. And on the final play, an untimed down, Theodore gets the victory on a Hail Mary tipped ball, 16-14, a huge region win for Steve Mass.
Unbelievable stuff there. Now let's go over to the lip. McGill Tulane hosting St. Paul's. And we have said this name all season long, Simone. Anthony Frazier, part of a kind of a three-headed duo running back tandem for the Saints. Makes his way into the end zone for the early touchdown. 7-0 lead for the Saints. Now the law firm of Johnson and Johnston. They arrive after this. Kenny Johnson drives a dime to Tate Johnston, one of our Zaxby Player of the Week award winners. A beautiful catch. 14-0 Saints. Simone, if one is good, two is better. Johnson and Johnston again, another play, and he scampers in this time for 6. Big play here. 21-0, and waves goodbye to the student section of St. Paul's. Waves their way into the playoffs, 31-3.
Good stuff there by the Saints. All right, Saraland hosting Murphy tonight. Top-ranked Spartans looking to clinch the 6A Region 1 title. Early in the first, KJ Lacey, Sante McWilliams Jr. We say it every week. 7-0, Saraland on top. Later, Lacey to the end zone. Terrence Senegal here on the touchdown catch, 35 yards. It was 30-0 at that point. Then in the second quarter, it's going to go to McWilliams. And, well, he does what, Sante McWilliams does. Take a look at the handoff here to the end zone. He races. It was 44-0 at the half. Saraland gets the huge shutout victory, 58-0.
Big game here, Class 4A Region 1 between Orange Beach and Mobile Christian. A beautiful night, full moon is out. Game tied at 7 when our cameras get there. Second quarter, Mobile Christian's Damian Gaston hits Samaj Law. He races out for the touchdown, and Mobile Christian now leads it 14-7 after the PAT. Mobile Christian on the move once again. After an interception, Leopards get on the board. Gaston calling us number 21-7. Mobile Christian gets the win tonight. Final score 35-21 over the Makers.
Big win for the Leopards for sure. Out to Foley now. Lions hosting Davidson tonight. Warriors would get on the board here. Hudson Spivey throws to Kingston Butler, and take a look at the celebration here. He's going to switch hands, pull something out of his pocket. Listen, man, we've seen just about all this season. All right, you go on, young man. You go ahead with that touchdown celebration. All right, a little bit later, Pat's going to go to Cooper Hermes here for Foley. Going to set him up at the 5-yard line. Couple plays later, Jalen Domain muscles his way into pay dirt. Foley up 1. They get the victory, 34-18.
Class 7A, Alma Bryant on the road at Robertsdale. Robertsdale gets off to a quick start here. This is Micah Hardy on the touchdown. The 2-point attempt is no good, so the Golden Bears take an early 6-0 lead, but Bryant comes right back. In fact, it was all Bryant after this. Brendan Bourne hits Keyshawn Douglas. Great run after the catch, and a big first down here for the Hurricanes. A little bit later, they would just hand it off to number 14. His name is Jaden James, and he would make his presence known in this game because not just one touchdown, he had 2. This one was the go-ahead touchdown, 7-6. He would score again a little bit later on. And Alma Bryant with a huge victory tonight, 40-12, the final score on the road.
Big win for the Canes. All right, we're just getting started here on 5th quarter. A lot more highlights to get to, plus the playoff picture. We will have that after the break. Stay with us.